Yes, ma'am. You really fly.
I worked hard.
Low. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah. Their Wi-Fi actually worked. Hey y'all, we live. Oh, and I probably look like somebody's bad child.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back. Look.
Look.
You gonna do it again? Good. Give it another shot. Boy, yeah, boy tripped me out from when I told you. I was like, cause it's like as soon as I had the phone, the text came
Is it 6
through.
o'clock, sir?
Yes.
We're live.
Gotcha. Oh. Oh God. You're tuned in to the Blueprint Radio with your host, Ms. Michi, every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, I gotta take it. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Blueprint Radio. It's your girl, Miss Michi, and we are checking in on this beautiful Thursday.
It is beautiful.
It's
Thursday.
so beautiful.
And you look so pretty.
Thank you. You do too, man.
Thank you.
You all, T has on a yellow fit. She is out here, and she's spicy like a little bumblebee today.
Alma.
Come through.
Girl, you and this cheetah print is doing everything. Somebody saw Lion King and was like, wow.
I did not see Lion King. I didn't see Lion King, however, I do feel a little bit spicy. It is great, you all. If you are tuning in with us on the app, thank you so much for downloading the app. But for the rest of you all, we keep telling you every week, please make sure that you are getting on your Play Store, your, what is it, the Apple Store? I don't know anything about that. However, make sure that you are named, that you get the app. It's free, you all. You don't have to pay anything. It is $0. They're not going to be charging your PayPal account. They're not doing none of that.
Right.
Make sure you download the Support District Radio app, and shout out to our My Radio Phoenix family and the Support District Radio Network. They are the reason why we are here, baby. Let's go. So we got a really good show tonight.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Jam-packed.
Jam-packed. Our first guest is here. We have Miss Farissa Knox coming in, y'all. She is the epitome of a boss. Very excited to sit down and talk with her. And I mean, I just feel like it's kind of like Ladies Take Over tonight. And then we got Ashley Brumfield coming on. You know, last week we had Dawn on. It was a great interview. So we know that this one is just going to be
amazing.
Out the gate, honey. It's going to be out the gate. And then, of course, we got Wendy stopping by with Patty Girl Lip Gloss. Now, she is one of our sponsors.
Yes.
I have, you girl, right now I got on my blushing. It's fire. So, you know, if you are not tuning in with us on our Facebook Live, because, I mean, you should just be doing both, honestly.
Period. You kind of need to look at us.
You can, because you need to see, like, everything that's going on. So make sure you're following the Blueprint Media Company so that you can do that. But back to who we got in the studio today.
Yes.
Giavonni Jenkins, you all. Voting has opened up for the Finding Ashley Stewart competition. We are fully supporting her. The Blueprint Radio, the Blueprint Media Company, T with the T.
Yes.
We are rooting for our girl Giavonni. So she's going to be stopping in, and she's bringing her son with her today. I said, you know what? I was like, girl, you better bring him. Because the thing about it is, I was like, this is your child, baby. You're doing big things. And he should absolutely be here for this moment. So we are excited to talk with her. She's having a party this weekend, so she's letting us know what's going on.
Oh, I'm excited.
Ma'am, okay? So, and our topic for the day, it's pretty good. You know, we had all the women in the house. We had to talk about some real stuff. Right. Are women assuming the male role in today's society? We want to hear what you think. So, you know, you can call in. We've got the number for that. So it's 708-653-0437, or you can chime in on our Facebook Live on the Blueprint Media Company's page on Facebook. We want to hear from you.
We definitely do.
Men and women. I'm just trying to hear both sides, okay? So again, we gotta shout out our sponsors because they are the reason why we're here. Patty Girl Lip Gloss, y'all know she's touching down. She'll be in the studio with us. Our girl, our wives. I just used her cream on my heels, for real, for real.
They looking buttery.
They looking real buttery, baby. You can slice them, okay?
Period.
Man, thank you so much. Our wives, we love you, girl. And then and at transportation for all your party bus needs. Now, you know, with Lollapalooza going on this weekend in Chicago, you know you're gonna need a ride. Call James.
Okay.
And AMF services, and let him know that the Blueprint Radio sent you. Shout out to him. Our girl Fit with Chris. She has $10 specials going on for the glutes and for the abs right now, and she's selling detox tea. Like, when I tell you she is really into this personal, fitness, everything, like she studied all of it. It is something that you need to get in tune with. So, and she's got good deals going on it. So make sure that you go and do that. And then of course our girl Denny with Crescent Day Spa. You can get massage and then get your little laser lipo because it's non-invasive. And Denny is certified. She was certified before all these other people started popping up. Shade. Period. And then of course Snaps Lawn Care. He is taking care of like all of your landscaping needs this summer because my yard is jacked. I'm undergoing a project right now.
Girl.
T gets on me every week, but until my yard is the way that I would like for it to be.
Here she go.
That's it.
Here she go.
That's it. And then we also have to shout out Alana DeVille from Slugging, y'all. Make sure you want to get you some slugging gear. If you are a full figure woman and you are happy with all the curves that you have, ma'am, make sure you go use Michi10 for 10% off all of your purchases.
Yeah. You better be brand ambassadoring.
Yes, I am. And for my Boss Babes Love Brunch, these are my ladies out in Philadelphia. They are repping. They're trying to take over. We are boss chicks and we're doing great things. So it's time to team up, and all Boss Girls love brunch.
That's true.
Absolutely. So we'll be right back, you all, with our special guest, Farissa Knox. My hair too. And you're done. Okay. A little bit over. Come on in. Now when she sits down, I don't know if you want to take this chair or if you just want to be kind of around.
Can I post right here?
Absolutely. So we don't have it around. Yes. I'm just gonna push this up so we can block out any noise out there. Come on in. We're gonna come right back after this song.
Okay.
How was your day?
Good. Busy.
I know.
Yeah.
Same.
You know what you played?
I did. I was listening. That's not
Name is pronounced Farissa.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, that's fine. I got that.
Sometimes I don't even hear it. Okay.
Farissa.
Like Teresa with an F, I tell people.
Okay.
So it's easy to remember.
Got it. Yes. Well, I'm glad that you came in. Today's such a beautiful day outside. Did you come from any like 5 miles away?
My office is across the street from my office. But I spent my afternoon at Soho House because I need to get rid of all my employees. So I was like,
Did you run away from them
I
today?
need one now. They're like my kids. I like myself in the bathroom at home, and outside I like myself in Soho House.
I understand. It's needed and it's beautiful over there. So we can, like, from my floor, we can look out and see everything, and you can hear the bass from the music.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta get out of here. It's been going on since 11 this morning. So.
How long have you guys had little stretch?
Since January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been a ride, you know? And I'm sorry for this, like, pronouncing your name, but people call me Demetria. I'm like, no, I don't know how you got to that, but that's okay. It's your day. Oh, this is. this week I'm staying as far away from downtown as possible this weekend. It took like double the time to get over here today.
Yeah.
Than usually, you know. Welcome back to the Blueprint Radio. It's your girl, Miss Michi, and we have Farissa Knox with us today. Welcome.
Thank you.
So happy to have you. Now, we're just going to jump right in. When I read about you, ma'am, I was just like, I had to do like 2 snaps. I was just like, she is a woman that wears a lot of hats.
That is true.
And I just, I want my listeners to really get to know you because you have some amazing things that you've done. And PR girl, I'm jumping in.
Yay.
So I've definitely got some questions for you. Like, I'm like this. I'm ready to go. Now, you are the owner of RLM Media.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so RLM is the first company I started.
Mm-hmm.
It's an advertising agency. That's the easy answer. But what we specialize in right now is the process of buying ads for our clients, right?
Okay.
So when you think about the billboards and the ads on radio stations and TV
Correct.
ads, all that, we are one of the many agencies across the country that specializes in planning that process and placing the ads for our clients. And we're about to expand to doing creative too. So more of a full service approach where we don't just place the ads, but we can make the ads and we can be strategic.
Full service.
Yeah, full service.
That is amazing. Look, I'm shook. So, since you started, who have been some of the clients that you worked with that are kind of like the ones you remember they were your favorites?
Yeah. Man, so we're about to be 11 years old, so there's been like a lot of different clients, but I would say some of the most amazing clients that we've been able to work with have been in the political space. So my agency was helpful in getting J.B. Pritzker, our governor, into the governor's mansion.
Yes.
Yeah. So we placed and planned all of his radio across the state of Illinois. And a little bit for Lori Lightfoot as well, our current mayor. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I think, being a part of such historical, elections, honestly, helping to put 2 Black women, no JB included, but with Juliana Stratton being his lieutenant governor, first Black woman to be lieutenant governor of the state of Illinois, that's an amazing, accomplishment that I'm really proud of.
I'm proud of you. Look, I'm proud of you too. That is, I mean, to work on something like that, I mean, I could just imagine day to day it was probably really crazy.
I mean, the political world is insane. It's fast paced. It's like, you got to be on your toes.
Right.
But and I don't do any of this by myself. Like, shouts out to my team, because without them, I wouldn't be able to, be in some of the rooms that I'm in. So
I was telling her actually before we started the show, I tell the people that I work with, thank you for everything that you do, because you wouldn't be able to take things to the next level if you didn't have solid people around you that are going to help. And we know that. That's why I want to ask you about, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
You're the founder of that.
Yes. As if one company wasn't enough, I was a glutton for punishment and said, let me start another one.
Round 2.
No, I tell people, honestly, it's before I had my 2 kids. So that's when I had all the energy in the world to, be creative.
Right.
But, so what are you wearing has gone through a couple transitions, but right now it's in its most perfect spot ever, where we know what we are, and we're a production company. We produce amazing content for what I like to call today's young woman who likes fashion, style, and beauty.
You embody all of that with the show.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not finished with the complete thing, but I started watching it. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, that means a lot to me, because I put a lot of thought into making sure, it was beautiful, that PR Girl is inspiring, and that it shows, reality TV in a different light, where we're used to seeing, women being crazy. Ratchet is the perfect word, actually.
It is.
And I wanted to be the opposite of that, right? Because there's enough, and it's entertaining. Ratchet has its place.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
everybody likes a little bit of it.
Yes, and if you don't, you're lying, because you do. But there's other things that I think can feed our soul in a different way.
Yeah.
And so it was important to me that anything that What Are You Wearing, the production house makes is in that light, you know, positivity, inspiring, and just beautiful.
Uplifting.
Yeah.
Now, you have the three main characters, Nolita, Alex, and Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know, who do you feel that you relate the most to on the show?
Wow. Honestly, there's probably a little bit of me in, well, I should say a little bit of like every woman in all three of them.
Okay.
That's part of the reason why I picked those three individual women. You know, Alex is like this like spunky attitude, like, can we curse on the show?
We can't curse.
Oh, okay.
We can give
Don't
them
give a you know what about, you know,
what's going on.
yeah, and her leadership style, and there's a little bit of that in me, right? Nolita is just like your quintessential fly girl from the west side of Chicago, and
she's got a swag.
Yeah, she does. And, you know,
swag.
like you just did this with your hair, like the nails.
Yep.
Like her nails are always like click, 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 and she's just
but
so.
she gets it done though,
Yes,
right?
she's amazing and she's hilarious, and I enjoy spending time with her. And she's, you know, a few years younger than me. She just turned 33. I just turned 38.
Okay.
And so I see a lot of my younger self in her, you know, and her navigating life. And Fallon, she's just like the girl next door who everyone like wants to be like, right? Like she's in touch with all these celebrities and their stylists, and she lives a life that most people can only dream about.
That's right.
So, you know, there's a little bit of that in me too.
And to know that she's from the area, like the biggest thing with the Blueprint Radio is that we try to really spotlight what's going on in our city, because I don't know if you find that people, they become so excited about what's going on in the next state or Florida or, you know, Miami, wherever. And it's just like, there are things that's going on in your city. There are people that are making an impact. They're living these lives. You know, they might not be on television or in your face like that, but they are prominent people in our little world.
Yes.
I love it.
I think because I didn't grow up in Chicago, I see Chicago very differently than maybe somebody who's been here their whole lives.
Okay.
You know, I'm from New York, so when I moved here about 15 years ago, I just saw a great city with potential and opportunity and all these things. Right. So I think, you know, treating Chicago as a character of the show was really important to me too, because I credit Chicago for where I became a grown woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, which one do you like better, Chicago or New York?
Oh,
you got
that is not a fair question.
Whenever we have people come on, literally, we ask them something. It's like, you gotta choose.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the real answer. Chicago and New York are so different. It's not apples. Yeah.
Okay.
They're both amazing for different reasons. But New York has better pizza. I'm gonna just say.
What?
Yes.
She said it, you all. Now look, they're gonna be chiming in like, nope.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
great.
feel like I need to try it because people that I know from New York always say, oh, your deep dish is more like lasagna, but I'm like, it's my favorite, and y'all don't know good lasagna then.
I'll be honest,
I make great
I'm a thin
lasagna.
crust girl.
Yeah.
I'm not a thin crust person.
Deep dish is not actually pizza. It's like a casserole. It's like a whole.
It's not like a casserole.
Yes,
you guys don't know delicious cheese dishes.
I want to try it in New York as well.
Yeah.
I would like to try.
We'll go to the Bronx. We'll have some pizza. It'll be fantastic.
Okay, I'll have to let you know when I'm out there. Actually, we have our guest Giavonni that's coming on the show. She is in the Finding Ashley Stewart competition, and the finale is in the Bronx.
Oh, cool!
Yes.
Right? Am I not
cool.
mistaken?
Yes.
So I think that would be great.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what do you have coming up? You know, what
Oh
are
my
some
goodness.
things that's going on now?
Yeah. So with you know, so first, just kind of expansion on the RLM media front, right? I really do want to take my agency to the next level where not just Chicago brands and companies, but really the United States starts to see RLM as one of the major competitive advertising agencies in the country that just happens to be independently owned by a Black woman, right?
Yes.
And not
That sounds amazing.
right.
Amazing.
And I'm lucky to be, you know, in that world. On the production side of things, I'm looking forward to growing the PR Girl audience.
Okay.
And future projects. You know, I want to really get into the documentary space.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with real life. Like, I really enjoy the process of telling the story of someone's
complete story.
Yeah.
They only get pieces, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And like real life is, you know, entertaining enough.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to necessarily add in a lot of stuff.
Right.
So I think it's more in the art of storytelling and not kind of finessing the story. So I hope to be able to go into that space and tell the stories of other women, you know, who have been influential or.
I am inspired.
Good.
I need you to know, like I said, when I was reading everything, I said, oh my goodness, we got like a real star coming on. Because I love to see women dominating in their fields. It's something that I strive for. Like, it's, you know, it's what I'm doing. We're trying to build up the things that we have. We all have individual brands and we're doing it. And it is just amazing to see other people. And I'm the type, I like to clap. When I see someone win, I'm like, I am clapping for you. We are so happy that you came in. Like, look, I want to know a little bit more because I know that you used to work in radio sales before, but it was national radio sales.
Mm-hmm.
Was that, being in that field, did it push you to go ahead and just go for your own business, or how was that for you?
Yeah, the process of that. Well, when I was selling advertising for radio stations back in like the early 2000s, I knew I was in the right field, right? I never doubted the fact that I was supposed to be in communications, advertising, marketing, and just it's kind of bled into content obviously now.
Absolutely.
So for me it was a very natural transition when the company I was working for went bankrupt. And it was 2008 when the whole economy was crashing and Obama was coming into the White House, and he, you know, inherited the mess that he inherited. And with that mess though was really opportunity, because what I've learned since then is that when the economy crumbles, the businesses that kind of grow out of that opportunity are the ones that naturally kind of flourish over time.
Right.
Because I just happened to be in the right life phase at the right time where I had enough experience. And I'm not the type of person to kind of sit still and wait to see what happens to me. I take the reins. Proactive. Yes, I'm proactive.
Yes.
And as I saw the company I was working for going bankrupt, and there was a national conference call, the CEO is crying on the phone, and I'm like, I think I need to get a job because this is not looking good.
Yes.
And my husband, we were actually fiancé at the time.
Okay.
He just said to me, you know, what do you want to do? I was like, well, I just want to get my dream job. I don't know what that is, but I feel like this is the opportunity for me to figure that out.
Right.
And he said, well, in the meantime, while you're figuring out what your dream job is, why don't you just, you know, email a couple of your clients that you have now and see if they would use you still. Yeah, if you just, you know, did your own thing for a little bit. And it was just really, at first, an idea of how to keep busy and make a little bit of money and not let other people dictate my career path for me. And then literally I blinked and it was like, here we are.
We've blown up.
Yeah. And then at a certain point I realized I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have responsibilities. Like, do I want to continue building the brands that I've created and employing the people that I employ, or do I want to be a highly paid employee of somebody else?
Yeah. And once you cross over into that lifestyle, it's hard to go back. Yeah. I'm in the middle right now, but it's way closer for me to have it within my own business than working for somebody else. And it's like, once you cross that line, you just go.
Yeah. And it's not for everybody, you know. No. I get asked a lot, what's the advice that I would give people who want to be an entrepreneur? And that's my first thing. Really decide if it's really for you, because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. You have to be willing to be comfortable with fear and uncertainty and all the things that make most people sweat and, you know, freak out.
Yeah, it's a lot, and a lot of people can't handle it. I know it took me some time to get adjusted. T, I think you can you can relate as well.
Yeah.
Well, before you get out of here, Farissa, I want to please tell my listeners, how can they follow you, all the pages, because I'm following all the pages. I'm staying up to date on everything. But let the listeners know how they can tune into you too.
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, go check out PR Girl, because I am so proud of it, and like we've been talking about, the 3 girls that we tell their life story, but more importantly their career paths and their story around the public relations world is so amazing. So you can catch all the episodes of season 2 at prgirlseries.com, and you can follow us on Instagram at just prgirlseries. And then for me, you can just follow me at Farissa Knox. So I'm Farissa Knox on everything.
You look, the one and only, okay? We're so glad that you stopped in. And again, we tell all of our guests the support, it does not stop here, right? Right. Stop here. You got us. Once I finish the rest of the series, I personally want to write a blog about it.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Look, you got to tune in. So you all, we will be right back. We have to take a commercial break, and it's time to say goodbye. But we'll be right back. It's the Blueprint Radio. Yay. Of course.
It is warm. I knew it would be though.
Okay. This is a good backdrop or this one. I don't know. What do you normally do? Oh,
which one do you like?
We do both. So
okay, let's just take both. And then see which
I'm gonna move this out just so we can have some room. Okay. I don't want to get yourself. Till I can't no more, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Forward. Horse stock is attached. And it's matted black. Got the bushes black and mad. Riding on a horse.
1, 2, 3.
I've been in the valley. Been up on that forest now. Yeah, and I love you, girl.
Oh, thank you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I want to do a boomerang.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
What are we gonna do? I usually see people doing something.
Yeah. Go ahead and practice.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Right.
I like the word a boomerang.
Right.
Oh, I'll just play with my dress.
Yeah, this I got a lot of
dress
on.
I've got a little shuffle dress on too.
Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I love it. I like that. And I need to make sure that I'm following you too. Because I know we like connected through email, but let's get that going.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice. Good luck with
Truly an inspiration. You are representing. I was so happy to hear you. For the people that are in office right now, girl, you know it. That's it. And thank you for everything.
How are you? I got a client.
Yeah, please. Look, the Blueprint Radio, we like to see everybody win. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'll walk you guys down. Okay.
And you all found everything okay? Get over here. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. But I'll send you everything so that all the pictures, everything that we have over too, I'll send it all in the email. Okay. It was great meeting you all. Thank you. Look, it was great. Nothing but good vibes. Love you ladies. Y'all have a good one. Yes, Whitney, she is amazing. Gary said I got to be you back. He is great.
Yeah.
Was everything okay?
I'm just trying to make
It's no more ordinary lifestyle. We living for the moment, talking right now.
That didn't sound right.
From out of town. I'm trying to get back to me right now.
I'm like,
From the Chi-Town. Chi-Town.
The thing was, I can hear you, but I couldn't hear y'all like here.
Chi-Town.
Face chatted blizz. I was like,
Chi-Town. 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 Chi-Town.
I'm not on where people can hear.
Chi-Town.
I was like, alright.
She wanna
So,
from the Chi-Town. Is it the way that I dress? Is it the way that I talk? I like the way that she walk. We should go play in the dark. The city that I'm from, they spray and they spark. They respect me, I get paid from the art. Same way I finish, the same way I start. Been going hard, I'm not taking the loss. She walked in my room, now she taking it off. She said she came for the taste of Chicago. I put my If I'm not smoking, I'm mixing a bottle. Just so bad, she just make it a follow. Don't get caught lacking, not changing the model. Go to the dealership, pay for an auto. Cash out, you know we not paying a condo. I'm all about my money, I need it pronto. Still good, I just live in a condo. I'm from 87, was hanging with Donald. Remember when we couldn't pay for McDonald's? I'm 300. But it don't run.
It's like, yeah, nobody ever told you that?
It's no more ordinary lifestyle.
Thank everybody that's tuning in on the live with us on Facebook. We're taking a short commercial break and playing a little bit of music for y'all, and then we'll be right back.
She wanna Chi-town, 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 Chi-town. She wanna
Well, we're
town, Chi-town, Chi-town.
but Ashley's coming closer to that. We still got a little tea gonna go to the tea.
If she looking for me, come get me. I put on a run in the city. I always keep something that's pretty. Got a whole lot of hundreds and fifties. Here comes a 4 up 50. She wanna tour the city. She came from Florida, you feel me? She like, man, before you be lit. Just left over east, now we ride on the lake. I been drinking behind the museum with my guys, now I'm driving home late. I had to find us a way, we headed out west. A head on my chest, I put my hand on her neck. The men of respect, like them and I'm blessed. I do not answer the text, if you looking for me, please call on my phone. I did it all on my own, you see all of these stones.
And get your tea ready. Because he's gonna go to commercial after this when he comes back. Y'all tea with the tea coming up.
It's going down.
I need to know what's been going on because honestly, you know, your girl Miss Meech's been working real hard for our people that's on live and that's still with us right now. It's crazy, y'all. But for the people that's listening right now on the Facebook Live, y'all have a treat. The Blueprint Media Company presents Corporate Chronicles. Now that will be with your host, Demetria. I have to be professional for the Corporate Chronicles. But I am going to be sharing with you all some of the chronicles and some of the tips that are needed to navigate as a person of color within the corporate world. I also have special guest Whitney from 9 to 5 Consulting. She is a business consultant, you all, and she's just thebomb.com, and she is about this corporate life as well. So she's also going to be offering some tips to maneuver, and we'll have special guests that'll come on and join us that are in the field. Because let's be honest, just as Farissa said to us, entrepreneurship isn't for everybody, and that's okay. Some people are still going to have to go to work because if everybody decides to own their own business, how would the world be? Right.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T.
So it's coming up.
Blueprint Radio. It's the Sunday.
Y'all be in tune.
Really need to keep yourself moisturized. Our wives design has everything
gotta
you
thank
need
you
for
for
natural products, from shampoos and conditioners to shea butters. And
I mean, you put me in on this too.
Girl, yes. I give you man.
Oh, no, it's prom next week and I don't have nothing to take my daughter in. I guess I'll just use my station wagon.
When do I need?
transportation for prom?
Well, I mean, you was out on my business, but yeah, what do you have?
You gonna be on the TV today. You gonna be on the TV today.
Farissa was so dope, like for real.
Yeah, that
She
was
really
cool.
was. She was so dope.
Black girl magic for sure.
I'm so happy, like, just, man, I love when I just be around black excellence.
Yes, it's amazing. It definitely is.
Girl, it's like that perfume you don't want to rub off, baby.
Period.
Baby, you like baby. They wasn't ready. Yes, Whitney, of course I said pushing you. I love you, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She said she got a membership. Yes, shout out to Lauren. I gotta tell y'all about this event at BLT.
Come on, T.
Well, I don't know what that was, but y'all know what time it is, right?
Do you know what time it is?
It's time to get spicy.
Oh, tea.
I got the tea.
What you got in our cup today, girl? What's
Well,
going on?
I think I'm gonna start it off a little bland, and we're gonna go from there.
Okay,
So-
so soft to hard. Okay.
Yeah. So your girl Katy Perry.
Please.
Your girl.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I heard.
Your girl.
No, that's your girl.
Child, y'all know she came out with that song Dark Horse. Now I was already a little skeptical when I heard Dark
I love
Horse,
the song
because when I heard it, it was I was like, wait a minute. And then she said, make me your Aphrodite. I was like, see, she trying to steal some Orishas and whatnot. I don't like it.
I hate that I like that song now.
You should. Because she stole it from a gospel rapper, Marcus Flame Gray.
Mr. Flame.
Mm-hmm. He accused Katy Perry and her producer, Dr. Luke, of copying the underlying beat of his song, Joyful Noise. Now, this is what makes it horrible.
Okay.
He is like accusing her of like making it like have a cult kind of I don't know, denotations or something, which I could feel him on, because she definitely had Juicy J on the track, and he's from 3-6 Mafia, Joe. Like, that's kind of...
This a little wretched. It's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate for you to be...
So are we blaming, like, the producer, or... I mean, I don't know. How does that go?
Or are we blaming Swagger Jackers? Because we're definitely blaming... Yeah. She claims she never heard the song before. I mean, let's be honest. I've never heard the song before.
You just like this. This is not something that's real.
I've never heard the song before.
So did the gospel people, did they come out? Because this is the thing. Like, you know, I probably would have hit her on some low key, like on the back door, like, sis, this was my song, sis. You gonna give me a little bit of play off the dartboard?
I think that he probably did, because you know he probably did it the Christian route and probably slid in her DMs like, hey bro, nice song, but you know it sounds a lot like my song or whatever, and she kind of played him to the left like, you know they do, like, oh no, I never heard that song before, it doesn't matter. But the song came out a long time ago. A jury of her peers said, yeah, bruh, you stole that song. Like, she's got to pay him millions of dollars.
Have you heard it?
It sounds very, very similar.
Somebody said it's no different.
It's
not.
It's really...
It's no different than when Robin Thicke, Jack Marvin Gaye song.
Yeah.
Wendy, look, she's commenting on our Facebook Live and we laughing, ma'am.
No, like, in real life, it's
get here.
It's definitely... in real life, she's definitely, or at least, I'm not going to say she stole it. I'm going to say her producer, her beat maker, whoever that guy is, he stole it. Like, he definitely did it.
Right.
So, we're going to move forward.
You know, the thing about it is that it was a great song. And the thing about it, if he is going to end up reaping a benefit from it now, I mean...
He should reap a benefit from it. He didn't reap a benefit for it when he was the only one using the beat. He didn't make no money from that.
He didn't. That's what I'm saying. Maybe, maybe he had to go through a journey in order to get to here right now to get paid. Now he's finna get broke off. This might be his breakthrough. Here you go. Right?
You finna have a motivational moment.
Okay.
No.
See,
they're trying to drag Beyonce right now because they're saying her Spirit video is basically the same as this African artist video. I can't remember her name. It was a very different type of name. It was very diverse. I am not being funny. I know usually I'm being funny, but honestly I'm not being funny. I don't know. Nah, bro. I don't know what it is. Y'all need to Google Beyonce stealing somebody's stuff. I'm sure that'll be the first one to come up. But
Beyonce,
yeah, like
African
her video almost mirrors the other lady's video that came out in like 2009.
The single ladies one?
No, not single ladies. The Spirit video, the new one from The Lion King. You being petty, but we gonna move forward. Let's talk Nicki Minaj and her ex-con boyfriend. I mean, fiance. I mean,
she lied.
It's fine. It's not fine. Let me talk to you. Listen. Okay, look, I believe love is love. You're supposed to love whoever you want to love, and that's fine. But here's the thing. She called herself dressing down once to a courthouse. Why does she have this red ensemble on? This, like, she was very conspicuous with this long, it was a costume, ma'am. This long black wig with a basketball, with like a baseball hat or something, like, on. To go apply for a marriage license. Like, nobody knows you're applying for a marriage license. Ma'am, we can see you, and you're in New York.
You're in plain sight,
You're
ma'am.
not invisible, ma'am. We see you. So yeah, she applied for a marriage license. Y'all know that expires in 90 days. So is she pregnant? Because y'all know
Why
she
y'all
don't.
keep on trying to put a baby in her? Everybody need to be worried about their own reproductive systems. Please stop trying to put a baby in Nicki Minaj. They've been trying to put a baby in her for the last 3 years. T, you know they've been trying to put a baby in Nicki Minaj.
I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, is this a shotgun? Let me not.
It's so many. Maybe why it got to be a shotgun? Why Nicki Minaj?
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't say shotgun because he is an ex-con and he might get in trouble for that. So
Whitney said you bringing the tea today, y'all. If you tuning in with us on the Blueprint Media Company's page, and also tea with the tea, it's too much going on. You giving too much tea today.
Well, y'all know her. Listen, I'm stuck because the way I found out about her her situation with this guy, she supports some really interesting characters. I just don't understand. Like, I want her to be happy. I want her to find love. I want her to be able to live her normal celebrity life.
I just felt like Nicki Minaj was supposed to, I had my ideas of who she was supposed to be dating. I didn't think it was going to be Meek Mill. I honestly thought I would have went with Drake, not just because I like him, but listen to me.
Oh my God.
Before you go into that, listen. Look, I was saying as
Drake,
far as with
Gianna.
what I'm saying as far as with Nicki, they always say you should be with somebody that adores you, right? Did Drake not adore Nicki Minaj when they was working together? We talking about when they was working in the capacity. They was both on Young Money. Wouldn't it have made sense? Like this.
But maybe she don't like. He too soft and he not aggressive enough for her. He's very ladylike. But she did like Meek Mill, and I think sometimes he's ladylike.
His whole
but he's an ex-con. She like ex-cons. The only man that I've seen her with that wasn't an ex-con was Safari. And he's ladylike too.
He a little soft. Now, when you bring up that particular thing,
but this guy went to jail. He served time for like rape. Yeah, that's why I'm like concerned. Like, this is a big deal.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's like, but like
Wendy said that man got out of jail and hit a lick.
That man got out of jail and went back for attempted manslaughter. Like, I just want but she's defending him like, you know, y'all don't understand wanting somebody that loved you when you had nothing. So of course I'm gonna make a joke out of the fact that she said he loved her before the plastic surgery when she wasn't that hard to love then, though, because to me she was prettier. She just had she just needed to spin a bag on her teeth and she would have been okay.
Right.
Cause her weave was on point.
Nicki, I've always
I thought she was cute.
Just like Lil' Kim. I thought that they
I thought Lil' Kim was cute.
I'm like, y'all fine. Vivica Fox, all the people that had work done. I'm like, hey, y'all was really pretty though.
Yeah, the people that did it and stopped right on time was people like Cardi B. She stopped right on time.
I would get a tummy tuck. Straight up.
But that's what Cardi B did. She got her tummy tuck. After she had her baby, but she got her teeth fixed and she left it alone. She got her boobs on. She left it alone.
Yeah, she was fine. I'm like, okay.
She stopped. Cash Doll. She went. She got her boobs done, her teeth done, and her butt done, and she stopped. She realized that was enough. She looks grand. Now, I get it, but I just,
what Megan Thee Stallion have? No, I don't.
She don't have nothing done.
Did y'all see that video of her with the lime green on?
Yes, I just wish my knees was this strong. But I got a lot more.
I had knees like that. Like, I used to be able to rollerblade and dip it down to the floor with my knees.
My butt has always been much too heavy to do any of those.
Yeah, lifting it back up do feel like you lifting a boulder up, but it happened though.
No, I'm heavy at the bottom. Anyway, but while we on the subject of ex-cons, I was telling y'all about Kenya Moore's husband. I mean, not husband, her ex.
Oh yeah.
Remember when I was telling y'all that he was being sued by that chauffeur? That he punched in the face for no reason.
I can't believe he did that. But he was aggressive. He knocked Kenya Moore's windows out on the show.
Well, I think it's safe to say that she really was scared of him because he is back in the news for punching his now girlfriend in the face at an IHOP.
So I guess he just believed he just gonna punch on everybody.
He punched her in the face, and there are witnesses, so he's locked up. That man's going to jail.
Ma'am, what is going on?
I don't know. I don't understand why people feel like they got to be so aggressive. What's making you so mad that you know? First of all, you know that if you punch her in the face, it's gonna hurt. So why can't you?
Because I don't know of anyone that gets punched in the face and it doesn't.
That's what you come up with.
So why you just can't use your words? Like,
Put them up.
put up your dukes.
Put up your dude.
Like, why are you punching people in the face? And then you just like randomly walking up to people. Nobody's expecting to get punched in the face when you're punching them in the face either. They're not setting up this fight. So I don't get it.
I don't think anyone is. Well, no, some people you can see it coming. You're just like, I'm about to get punched in the face. But
Because we're about to fight.
But I mean, for me, I just feel like with him being a man, I think it just. I mean, and the thing about it is, women shouldn't be running up on men trying to put their hands on them.
She did.
Have you all ever seen that?
Yes.
Like, have you ever seen it out loud? Was you just I said it out loud, but legit.
Yeah.
Where a woman just be like, I'm gonna take him in his face. It's like, ma'am, sis.
I get scared when they do that because I'll be like, because if he hits you back, you're on your own. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I can't jump in the
I'll be
fight.
like this. She started it.
I can't.
Sis, we got to tell on you because you shouldn't be hitting on
Because you
nobody and
shouldn't
they
hit
should
him.
know. Okay, get back to the original story. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we have to
well,
make that point. We don't do no
yeah,
domestic violence.
no
around here.
domestic violence
Nobody
is
hitting
okay.
each other.
Nobody
should
should
be
be
hitting each other anyway. We are all too old. If you were listening to the Blueprint Radio, you are probably someone that is at least 18 and up. Okay, they not sitting down playing this like what's the little thing, Shark or Go-Go or whatever.
First of all, that's my baby song. Nugget love Baby Shark Doo Doo Doo. And
Yep.
I sing a Church of God in Christ version where I hold
See,
the Miley
please
Shark
stop.
part and she love it. My
go
baby
crazy.
be excited. My baby goes crazy when I do my. She know what's gonna happen. My baby be sitting in that seat and she gets to wiggling. Y'all don't even know.
You know what?
Give us a sample.
I cannot.
I'm not finna do this
See,
with you.
this tea is just, it's real hot to me right now.
It is, but I just want to end on a positive note.
Talk to us.
LeBron James, Brian.
This
Who I
whole tea,
usually
we
have.
need more tea now.
Oh no, I got a lot.
Like, I'm like this.
Oh no, I got much more. But Brian,
What did it
usually I have something real ignorant to say about him because he sometimes be ladylike
You
too.
said you clowning now.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, her stomach is hurting.
Listen, Brian. Usually I be having to tell him like, put your skirt down, your slippers showing, cause he be
That is so disrespectful.
he be killing me. He do too much all the time.
But he give back to his community.
But he does give back to his community, and I respect him. So whatever. But now, on another note, this man is really doing amazing things with his son. I just found out from Nico what kind of basketball games these are. This like a summer camp. And if you want your son or daughter to go,
No. AU is travel basketball.
it's travel basketball.
Yes. So if your son or daughter plays AU, they can play out the state, and it puts them on like a bigger brand. So when colleges come calling, it's because they probably didn't seen your son play.
Okay.
It's like professional basketball for young kids. Yeah.
Great. So like I said, it's a camp for
No, it's
kids
not
to
camp,
go.
though.
So they
Hold on.
travel
Do not
with this
send-
camp.
Don't let her
And
send you
they
off.
play
It's not a camp.
basketball.
Do not
Anyway.
go up to somebody and be like, can my son get in that AAU camp? They're going to be
No.
like, ma'am, what is that?
Right. We don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But
Ma'am, sir, mister, are we going to need you to
Don't
move
let
off the premises?
Don't let her send you off. please.
Listen, y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, so he's going to their little games or whatever. They're
Why they
not
gotta be
little.
little ga-
I don't mean
You-
little. I don't mean little.
The Blueprint Radio is sensitive to the word little.
It's not.
LIL.
Listen, they're not NBA games and they're not like college games.
Okay.
But it's an NBA star that's coming to their games.
Right.
So that's what I mean by little. I'm not trying to diminish it.
I know
I'm
too.
literally
See,
trying
you know
to.
we messing
I'm
with
trying
you.
to big it up though, because this is a big deal to me.
Okay.
So when his son's team score, he acts a fool.
For real, every time.
Like, he do handshakes with him, not just his son.
Right.
The other people.
Right, because I'll be out there like this.
Woo! Yeah, like, because I'm going to be super excited for whatever my baby. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's excitable for everybody, so it's amazing.
I like to see stuff like that.
So,
Somebody fought at
let me make sure I say the right person's name. Jason Whitlock.
Yes.
Hater. Straight hater
from the Himalaya.
Straight hater on his little show, and I said it what I said. His little show. He gets
that is a representation of T with the T and T with the T.
I said what I said. He gets on his little show and he's hating on LeBron and talking about him, trying to like, he need to sit down and leave him alone. What? He need to just leave him alone. Hey, listen, that man is out there being a daddy. He is doing something that we don't see in mainstream media regularly.
Like, y'all better not be trying to discourage this man.
Imagine this. I'm coming from a mom point of view.
Okay.
I imagine if my child was old enough to go to school with Blue Ivy and my baby got a solo in Blue Ivy's play and my baby snap on her solo and Beyonce stand up and clap for my baby. Are you kidding me? First of all, now me and Beyonce are mom friends.
Because we're sisters. We're getting our hair braided together.
We're getting our hair braided together.
We're doing all of that. Hi. It's the circle of life.
We have play dates. We have all kinds of stuff. And not just because I'm a Beyonce fan, but because she stood up for my child. That's a big thing for kids.
But you know what? The hateration expands to the kids too.
And then he's a black man that's doing this. Why? Why are you hating on this man? It's been all over the blogs and stuff like that. Like Mazika Kalisha was taken up for him and everything. If y'all know who Mazika Kalisha is, that's the girl who Zell Swag on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood said had dirty feet, child. And her feet was dirty too. Dang. Mona Scott did a close up on that lady feet.
When TV getting ready to go in on somebody, I usually be like, nah, but it's some truth to it. It's a little truth to it.
Mona Scott zoomed in on that girl feet.
Right, I would have been like this. I would have definitely had the sideways look like, excuse me, ma'am, sister, brother in the editing department. Come on out the office and let's have a conversation. We need to have a conversation, sir. So my feet was actually, because I just told y'all earlier in the show that because this is the thing, if you walk, I done moved furniture today. I did a few things before we got on air, and I'm okay with it.
She is crazy.
Lord. Because her feet was so dirty.
They was so dirty.
They was
like Peter Guns on that first season. I was just like, does he have gangrene? Does he have gangrene? I'm like,
she looked like she been walking barefoot on King Drive.
I'm like, brother, sister, ma'am, what are you doing? Why did you clean your feet before you?
Them shoes was expensive and she had put dirty feet in there.
I would never slip a dirty foot in a Louboutin. Never.
It was too much for me. But yeah, so she was taking up for him and everything. It's been a lot of interesting stuff going on with social media, and celebrities. Cardi B has dipped her toe.
She dipped her toe
in politics, child.
She need to take that toe right on out of there.
Y'all, it's funny, but it's so funny, but it's not funny, y'all, because
get that toe out of there.
All she was doing was trying to get the people that are following her to vote, get involved in politics.
She said something wild. I'm sure she did.
No, she didn't. All she said was, "Hey, y'all, you know, if y'all don't want the guy that's in office now, because you know I don't say his name, old boy. If y'all don't want old boy in the office no more, y'all need to vote. Y'all need to see who's running and vote for the right person. Don't just vote for anybody." Because she feel like that's what happened last time. So everybody drug her. Oh, why would I listen to you? You a stripper. You a reality show.
Ma'am, sis.
What? Just all this stuff and da-da-da-da-da. So she clapped back.
She is a citizen. I mean, why people always got to be so mean?
Child, they was on her head.
You said they was ruthless.
I mean, like bad. So she clapped back and she was just like, all right. So now y'all don't want to listen to me and I'm a stripper and all this and that. But when y'all don't listen and he get back in office, and all y'all homeboys and stuff get deported, and all these laws and stuff be bad, and y'all still hate y'all life, then it's, oh, I should have listened to the stripper. Y'all know she made that face she be making. I should have listened to the stripper.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, everyone has a voice, everyone has a platform. So I don't think that it was too crazy or outlandish for Cardi B to speak on it. I think that, you know, I'm glad to see, even though she was a stripper. Okay, she was a stripper. So what? She's also a citizen that can vote. That her voice makes a difference as well. So why can't she use it? You know, people are so critical, right?
People do way too much. First of all, before she made it as a rapper, when she was a stripper, before Love and Hip Hop, she did her rants and stuff. She did talk about politics and stuff like that. She talked about the issues in the neighborhoods. She talked about people of color being killed by police officers and stuff like that. She talked about Trayvon Martin and stuff like that. She talked about Mike Brown. She talked about Laquan McDonald. She talked about that kind of stuff. There, all those videos and stuff like that. So it's not like it's just so far-fetched. Just because a person is living a life that's not the same as you doesn't mean that they're not affected by things that are happening to them.
That's right.
Like, it's ridiculous to think that she's not human because she likes to twerk. First and foremost, most of the people that I know that are in corporate America like to twerk too. Yes. When they get off work.
They twerk doing their brunches. They twerk on Fridays. They twerk on Fridays after work.
And twice on Sunday.
I'm personally going to be doing a little twerking myself when I get off work tomorrow, just to celebrate.
Not
twerking for real. There's because Nico got his face scrunched up. So there's classy twerk and then there's trashy twerk.
And I'm doing both. And like, if you need to be taught how to twerk, I do classes. I charge for said classes. Now, I have levels to these classes. I have beginners, I have intermediate, and then I have a master class.
Right. If you're trying to catch you a rapper or whatever the case is, you paying for the premium package.
Yeah.
No, we're not really actually advertising this.
I am. T with the T definitely does teach twerk.
I think
you teach twerk?
She's dead serious.
I'm dead serious. Ask everyone in my family. I
house special.
She's dead.
I'm not playing with y'all. I'll teach it.
Well, she is gonna be advertising her classes. We gotta take a commercial break and pay some bills, y'all. Tea crazy. We'll be right back. We're gonna wrap up with a little bit more tea when we come back. It's the Blueprint Radio. When he say I love the twerk, let me read some of y'all comments because y'all crazy. Some of the stuff was going on. Let's see.
Everything you need made from all natural products.
Yes, Wendy, I agree that the situation with Dark Horse was similar to the Robin Thicke situation. I did not hear it initially with the Robin Thicke song and the Marvin Gaye song. I was just like this.
Next week, and I don't have nothing to take my daughter in. Yes, I'm just.
You know, you can hear the undertones of it. So yes, Wendy, I agree.
Are you having an issue with transportation for prom?
Well,
Giavonni said, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, what do you have?
We need to figure out where
Walk and Eat Transportation has everything you can possibly need for transportation. Whether it be a corporate event, a wedding, a prom, or even if you're just riding around the city looking for a good time. They have great deals and a party.
Look at it later. Because if you open it now, it's gonna.
417.
Wendy said that man got out of jail and hit a lick in reference to Nicki Minaj and her
all
dude.
their essentials at www.
Their dude, her dude. You know what I noticed in the photos that when I looked with them?
You was being nosy, but
he's always kind of like, he's like in the background, but it's kind of like not in a loving way. Like, if I'm in a photo with my husband, I'm just like this.
And a party on wheels.
Touch me. Connect with me.
These are JCPenney photos. Look.
Lean in.
That's us. Nico, you've seen the pictures. You know, Nico acting funny today.
Cause y'all funny.
Cause I feel like you just judging us.
He's looking at us with disdain.
And you really shouldn't act like that.
Every time.
I don't judge anybody.
Never choose.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're twerking, you guys. This is the Classic Conservative twerk. We spin around in a circle. We look back at ourselves. We move slightly. We turn back to our seat.
I don't move slightly now.
See, look at it.
She got the face of the.
Wow.
I'm not gonna do
You
it.
got the face, dude. That's the thing. They come in with a towel around the
Whitney
neck.
loved to twerk. Oh yeah, Whitney recognized that the word little was not gonna happen. I'm just joking. I be like this. People be like little. I'm just like this. Little what?
Period.
Oh wait, look at her banner. It's dope.
Step to the door like, oh my gosh, just throw that cash in a back bag, run around the back and pull up the track, cause yo, couldn't believe them stories conceived for no reason. Please squad leave them fakes in season, but now breed them, cause nowadays you couldn't find me on the BBC, CTV, NBC, them chat roll them we better them try to go and see, taking the heights like on these man one step till you couldn't get the best of, couldn't need the rest of it, check one way, touch the brakes and go slow, oh no, dust them out with the one quick solo. So we just live for the sound. Down here we make the sunrise up in person, smoking with the turn out. Some jazz today
coming to get in there. So y'all, I got a new nose ring. Y'all know I like have my nose ring. It's got studs on it. I was like, it's just real.
It's not.
That's how it feels for me because it's so different.
It's cute though.
Look.
And she's got new hair with this dress, honey. These little sandals is cute. She has some stuff going on.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Radio. It's your host, Miss Michi, and T was overloading our cups with some tea. You had a couple more things that we were chatting about.
Yes, I definitely do. So, your boy.
Who was my boy?
Puff Daddy.
P. Diddy. He does not go by that anymore.
Let me tell you something. I've been calling.
What's funny the way she P. Diddy. That's his
I've been calling Puff Daddy since I was 6 years old. I'm not changing. I'm not changing his name because he beat that case. I don't care nothing about that.
We gotta start respecting. Good continue.
I don't have to do nothing. Now, with that being the case, Puff Daddy is dating his son's ex-girlfriend.
Baby. But you know, he stole the money from them artists. No, I'm just joking.
He did. Now, okay, girl. So,
No, you did.
we said what we said.
We said what we said.
Listen.
Continue.
Y'all
So he dating his son's ex-girlfriend, Lori Harvey, who is Steve Harvey's daughter.
Yes.
I knew
Child.
Yeah. She's on Meek Mill's wish list.
Yeah. I got Lori Harvey on my wish list.
That's the only thing I want for Christmas.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Child, I just can't deal with it. This is my thing. They dated long enough for him to be mad about it. Cause like, I believe they were dating when his mother died.
This is a what would you do right here in itself.
Child, it seems too much. It just seems too much. And like, he just like going outside with the girl, holding her hand, like nothing ever happened. It's ugly.
My feelings is hurt.
My feelings would be hurt too.
Cause I just couldn't imagine, you know.
It's nasty stuff. I just keep thinking about all the bodily fluids being going back and forth.
Now, well, now, you know, I've been drinking chai tea lattes lately. Then you can just put a lot of little cream in there and I'm done.
Well, listen, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm definitely somebody's shot of Hennessy. But you can follow me on all social media at T with the T.
Yes.
That is T with the THA.
Don't be
T.
proper and add the H.
Spell it out for him.
T T-E-E the THA TTEA, like the T you said.
Yes, girl.
Definitely
Follow
follow
about the
me.
lane folks. It's okay. We love y'all too. Okay, we want y'all to be on the same page.
Y'all matter.
Now, our friend just dropped in.
Yeah.
Giavonni Jenkins. Ma'am, let me just let y'all know, for our listeners that's tuning in, she is the next Finding Ashley Stewart. What's up, girl?
Hey, y'all.
What's going on?
Girl.
Talk to me.
Going down.
This is an exciting week. Like, that link dropped. I was like, my fingers were shaking. I was trying to get to the page. So
Hey,
quick.
y'all out there in Facebook world.
Yes, make sure
Instagram.
tune in on the Blueprint Media Company on our page. We have the live going. She is in the studio right now.
Yes.
So you have come on. This is now the third. I feel like this is the trilogy of Giavonni Jenkins.
Hey. Right, this is the trilogy. Say hey to the people.
So, ma'am, you got a party coming up to
Oh
celebrate the
my
moment.
goodness! Listen,
Talk to
it
me.
has been a whirlwind. What's today?
Today is Thursday.
Today is
August
Thursday,
1st.
August 1st. Okay.
Yeah, she got so
Happy
much stuff.
August, everybody. The
Right.
number 8 represents new beginnings. I am here and I'm ready.
Yes.
Some days have been blurring. So I had a meeting, I thought on Wednesday, come find out that's actually next Wednesday, but I made it almost all the way to my destination before I realized I had the days mixed up. It's been a whirlwind.
But you a celebrity now.
Okay.
You are booked and busy, man.
I wish my bank account reflected that. Amen.
Talk about it.
Hey everybody, what up, cuz? That's my cousin. Hey Dwayne.
Y'all, she
That's
got
my
a lot
cousin
of
Dwayne.
Ma'am,
Yes.
look, the people on the radio can't see.
I know they can't see. I know y'all can't. I know
Who
the
is
Facebook
Dwayne?
people can see. Yes, but I got the live going. So once again, shout out to Ashley Stewart. Shout out to Tanya, who is going to be the one helping me host my party at the Ashley Stewart in Markham.
Yes.
So that's going to be from 12 p.m. to 5.
Okay.
We're going to have vendors. We're going to have a DJ. I talked to my DJ today.
Okay.
So it's 90s theme. You can come dressed. Please come dressed. But if you don't want to come dressed, just come, support, love. We'll have a little light bite there. And
I'm coming for the light bites.
Come for the light bites. And of course,
Okay,
shop
okay.
Ashley Stewart, right?
Yes.
Because they're going to have sales and stuff. So that is on Saturday in Markham, Illinois. I don't have the actual address on me. But
Yo,
it
it's
will
like off
definitely be on my IG.
159 by
Yep.
the Big Beauty Supply.
Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
that's from around there, they know what it is.
159. Yep, you're right.
What,
And-
Canterbury? It's in the Canterbury shopping
Yep,
mall.
exactly.
Yep.
You got it on the point.
Yes, ma'am.
And then tomorrow, if you guys are available, you can come out, and I'll be at Howl at the Moon downtown. It's the Chicago ones because they have other locations in other states and stuff, and they're known for their dueling pianos. And so from
That's a
5
nice
to 8,
place.
we're going to have it's called the happy hour, but mine's gonna be the voting party. Okay,
Right.
so make sure you check out my IG for that information because I have the hookup on the parking, which I know a lot of people don't want to park downtown right now because a lot of Palooza is setting up and it's a little crazy. But if you decide to drive, $10 holla. So come see me, and you get to keep your car down there to 2 a.m. So if you want to leave the party, kick it downtown, your car is parked for $10.
You ain't said nothing but a word. Okay.
We will have light bites tomorrow as well. I'll be there with my banner, helping people get to know me, what I'm doing, and get
And the
those
banner is beautiful,
votes.
man.
It is.
I looked at it. I was just
Yes.
like this. I am captivated.
Listen,
Okay.
I've been out here grinding in these streets.
Giovanni,
Yes.
because I'm so proud of you in advance. I mean, now, what I wanted to ask you, because I have been voting. I've been voting every chance
Yes.
that I can.
Thank you
And I
to
got
everybody
the whole
that's been
class to
voting.
vote.
Everybody that's been voting.
And you can
Thank
do it
you.
once every hour. So this
Thank
is not
you.
just something that you just go and do one time. Like,
Listen.
yeah, I casted my vote.
Right.
We need continuous votes for her to win and represent.
Exactly.
What I wanted to ask you, on the site when you do vote,
Mhm.
I saw that some of the pictures they shuffled throughout
They
each
shuffle.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, is that just a thing? It doesn't indicate anything.
To my knowledge,
Because you've been at the top. Let me just say that. Okay, she's
I've been at the
top.
top and I've also been at the bottom. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. And
Okay.
if it is, the internal people would know. But the pictures constantly are shifting. I've noticed that. But I
Okay.
don't think that has anything to do with anything.
Okay, because I was just like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta keep her at the top.
Just gotta, no, you just gotta keep voting because some people, because I'm a very detailed person, so I see people don't read, so I still have to
Stop.
make pictures
You
and
can't call
stuff
out
like
the
that.
non-readers.
I'm just saying, I went through great detail to explain.
But I'm mad
how
at
to
Ashley
vote.
Stewart for how long that link is for the voting thing.
Oh,
I'm like, can we shorten this
yeah.
up to a very short and concise thing? Girl, I'm
That's
put it
a
on
marketing
LinkedIn
thing.
too.
Yes, yes.
I got
See?
you. I told you, Blueprint Media, we got your back, man.
I've
She
just
been
been-
helping you too.
I've
She been helping me.
I've
Yes.
just been walking
Come on.
up to all my classmates like,
Yeah.
you want to pull up your Instagram real
Yes,
quick?
yes.
I'm going to go to her page and
Yes.
put the link
Yep.
for you.
For you.
Let me go ahead and go to ashleystewart.com
Yes.
on your computer for you.
Yes.
Quickly.
This is
Quickly.
what we're going to press.
Yes.
And he said she'll be voted again,
Exactly.
so.
I took my Uber, and guess what? I had my Uber girl follow me. She's like, "Oh, I might try to come to your party tomorrow." It's really just about bringing positivity to Chicago and telling people what I do and why I should be the
That's right.
next Finding Ashley Stewart 2019. All the girls are amazing. All the girls are beautiful.
Everybody is fine on there. I'm
Everybody
like,
is
look at
fine
that.
and fly.
Look at how they look.
And, you know, They have to pick 8 to go to New York, and 1 person will be chosen for the financial steward spot. But either way it goes,
you got the top spot.
I got to get to New York because I
So you gotta go to New York,
Chicago.
and you gotta be the
And
one that
dominate.
wins.
And
Right.
be the one that wins.
There
Yes.
are no
Oh,
other.
yeah.
There are no other outcomes.
Listen. I've been speaking it into existence all day, all week.
That's right.
Just chatting with the girls. It's definitely a sisterhood, and that's one of the things I'm really loving about this whole entire process. Even with all the crazy stuff going on, people got stuff going on, working jobs, running here, running there, and still being able to promote. It is teaching discipline, it's teaching leadership skills, and a lot of other stuff that I didn't know was just gonna come with this thing.
When I realized, I was like, she tagging the other girls from Chicago.
Yeah.
I thought that was so dope because I mean, you know,
Yes.
just we've talked about so many things on the show, especially since you've been on, and it's just like people are just always in like constant competition.
Yep.
It's like that's great, but there are, like you said, 8 spots.
8.
Everybody needs to get there.
Everybody needs to get
I'm ready
there.
for all of them, man, but
Listen.
look, you're number 1.
Yes.
Right. You're our number 1.
The girls from Chicago, we've created a bond, you know, and as much as we can support each other because we're all going through this journey. This is our first time even experiencing something like this. So we've been helping each other, and truth be told, they're picking 8. So you can pick all 4 of us for Chicago to go represent, and they have to still pick 4 more girls. But
we gotta beat Atlanta, y'all. That she said Atlanta was winning last week. We gotta beat Atlanta.
Atlanta showed up and showed out at their stop, but they did pick 3 lovely women. I'm just excited about this whole entire journey. It's been amazing, but we're almost halfway through, you guys. Thank you all for who've been voting, sharing, telling a friend. Please remember to vote every hour on the hour, all the way up to August 6th. If you can't come out to the voting party on tomorrow
sit
or
at home and
Saturday,
do it at your house.
definitely vote. Tell a friend.
Every hour.
Definitely vote from your laptops and multiple devices. A couple of people have told me there's been some issues, but just refresh your browser and then just
Clear
go
out your
back in,
cookies.
clear out your cookies.
That's right.
But I've been voting from my desktop at work as well as I've been voting from my phone. And tell you something dope that happened. I talked to my director, and he was able to allow me to share the information with my department. So I got other people in my department voting. So I thought that was dope because I ain't want HR. Because if you knock on my door, send me no email.
Well, you done gave us all the details. Let my listeners know again where they can find you for people that might just be tuning in during today's round.
Exactly. You can follow me on Instagram at blackbarbie.world, and that is spelled BLAQUEBARB.world. And then you can also find me on Facebook with my government name, Giavonni Jenkins, GIA. V as in Victor, ONNI, and Jenkins, JENKINS. And you'll see my lovely Ashley Stewart face there.
Hey, the promo
That's
is
how
off the
you know.
chain. Off the chain. Well, look, since you're in the house, we want you to, sit with us for this. What would you do? You've been giving us some good.
I've been giving y'all a little wisdom.
All right, I'm about to read it real quick. I'm seriously considering marrying an older man strictly for his money. I'm not in love with him. He told me that he loves me and wants to marry me. I told him that I didn't love him, but he said that once we got married, I would grow to love him. This is strictly a business arrangement for me. He is almost 30 years older than I am. He looks okay for his age. I'm just thinking about staying married long enough to get myself out of debt. I've been truthful to him. I have not lied. I made all the intentions plain to him. So why do I feel bad about the situation? What would you do? Okay.
Ooh, these relationships.
It'd be too much. Now look, I gave y'all all of that, but we gotta take a break real quick. We'll be right back, and then we're gonna jump right into it. We have our special guest Ashley in the house with us. It's going down. We're gonna get her to chime in before we jump into everything. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's the Blueprint Radio. So she downstairs?
Yeah, I was trying to go get her.
Okay.
You go. That's not how this goes.
She getting on me. She being bad.
This is Miss Michi, y'all. Say hey to Miss Michi.
Let me get the camera. How you know I have to hit my ankle?
She got 3 words. Say hey to
How are you?
Married now.
I'm sorry, look, I done got all on her live and started talking to everybody else. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing today? Thank y'all so much for tuning in while Giavonni is joining us. If you haven't, click off of here real quick and then go click the link and vote and then click back in. Okay? That's it.
And that is your friendly PSA public service announcement. Go and vote for me. Link is in the bio so that you can get me all the way to New York to represent on behalf of Chicago. I am the next Finding Ashley Stewart 2019. Help me get to the top 8. I want to say hey to everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me for this journey. All the people sharing, voting, liking, etc. So
We can take our photos.
let me take some photos and some more promo stuff. Come back in with me. I'm gonna go back live on the radio station at Blueprint Radio right here in Chicago.
And I'm about to jump in with Ashley, so
That's right.
hold on, Ashley.
Girl, I'm on work now.
The issue was
Getting off work again. Now I'm on. I got time. I'm underwriting. It's nothing fancy, boring.
so you gonna say let me have you transition to this seat in between Nico and her and Steve. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go and so yes. We're gonna go and we'll come back in. We'll wrap up with what we do.
So you want to do it after this song, or you want to play another?
Play another one.
Okay.
Play
I was
another
gonna
one.
say.
Play another one. Then we'll do the what you do, and then probably play a song after that, so that we can take a picture of Giavonni, and then we just then jump with Ashley. See, I would definitely want to get some photos of you because
I gotta fix my banner. Okay, thanks. All right, put your music here.
They said one bar, right?
yeah, let's do one more so she can just come in and get dressed. Would you like a bottle of water? Yeah. Come on in. Actually, you can sit right here now.
Thank you.
I don't know why I don't want to sit up right now. For everyone that's tuning on the live, Ashley is in the house. We got Giavonni. She was telling us about she is in the competition for Find Ashley Stewart. She's one of the 4 from Chicago. So,
Congratulations. All the beauties are on today.
you know, we gotta have all these little things here, like all of the boss chicks. Okay.
We like to put Black Girl Magic in motion. That's Blueprint Radio. You know what I'm
They
saying?
not ready.
That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah.
Yeah, this what would you do? So the what would you do actually is a girl is marrying an older guy basically for stability. I'm like, man,
I'm gonna go last year.
you gonna go last? Okay. She always comes with something. It's just a lot.
It's gonna be grand. It's gonna be grand. Hey, Nico, let me see that blue thing over there. You doing your live?
Yeah.
You're welcome. You can use a lot of hours if you need to. You had yours setting up on your phone. I mean, for the work.
For the live, they have a live.
Okay.
Look.
I'm just gonna make sure everybody good.
parking behind. Okay.
Yeah, I parked in a back parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I seen somebody that worked there when I was walking. I was like, oh yeah, they gonna come down to like the association or 35 or 90.
Yep. That's the one. Well, we glad you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can come back. Do you need a few more moments?
I'm gonna do like some videos, I guess when we start, because my lab for some reason I'm checking connection.
Okay.
I'll do the videos.
Okay, we're gonna get ready to come back and we'll start with what we do, okay? But for your interview, I'll definitely give you more time. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Miss Michi, and this is the Blueprint Radio. Y'all, it's just Black Girl Magic in the studio tonight. Ashley just touched down, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. And before we jump into our interview with Ashley, she is with us also with Giavonni. Y'all know, find Ashley Stewart, and we are doing the What Would You Do? So I'll let y'all know a little bit about what sorry about that. So I'll let you all know what we were talking about, and it's basically a lady, y'all. She is trying to marry someone that's older than her. She's been very honest about her intentions of she doesn't really love him like that. She asked, what would we do? I'm still a believer of marrying for love. You can be stable, you can do all of that, but to just do it strictly just because of the cash, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think? T is over here, y'all. She is acting up. Let me just let you know. Ashley, what do you think? Would you do it?
Absolutely not. I mean, I do love money, but I cannot marry somebody just for money. I need my own money because I don't want them trying to control me and think they own me because I'm using their money and they taking care of me. I don't want no parts of that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because it's 2019. We coming with our own bag at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Giavonni, what you think, girl? What's going on? Because T want to go last. She must be saying she's gonna be saying something crazy. I'm sure.
I don't know why you think I would say something crazy. I'm not even that type of girl.
I'm old fashioned, so I'm gonna have to go with what Ashley said. Here's the thing. Marrying for money is never a good idea. It should be a added bonus attached to an establishment. I was just talking to somebody about relationships not too long ago, and I try to shy away from them. I try not to get on this subject because people get so sensitive and touchy. So unless they asking me personally, I don't give my advice.
Right.
So the example I use is Jessica Simpson. Everybody remembers Jessica Simpson, right? When she got with Nicholas Shea, he was in
98 Degrees.
Group 98, the group 98 Degrees.
Absolutely.
He was at the height of the boy band group time. She was not that known. She came in on that whole bubblegum wave during that time in the millennial. Yes, all of
it was
bubblegum, Disney Channel people glowed up and all of that. And when they got married, nobody really knew who she was. Nicholas Shea, everybody wanted him. His brother Drew, all of them was in the group.
Yeah.
As time went on, she blew up in 98 Degrees.
They fizzled out.
Disbanded.
Right, they fizzled
So
out.
by the time they were headed towards divorce, she was the one with the bag. So in this thing called life, you may get married for money. That ain't the guarantee that that's how that story will end. And you never know what's gonna happen. So you want to plan for the best and live your best life.
That's right.
And just prepare for whatever as best as you can, because you don't know. He may be making all the money now, but he could be one car crash away, one sickness away, one issue away from that whole dynamic changing. And if you didn't marry for love and for money, once that's gone, what's gonna make you stay?
Yeah.
And then even if you have this arrangement, how long is that gonna last before somebody getting their feelings and their fee-fees? Because what you started out agreeing upon don't apply no more, because now you've got this relationship, this camaraderie, or this routine of how you're doing things. And when that changes, then what? Because your foundation isn't there and it wasn't there in the beginning because you married for the wrong motives.
Very good point. What would you do? Let's advise this young lady on
I feel like y'all have like such the right answer. I'm not finna give y'all that. I just want everybody to know that's not what's finna come out of my mouth.
Okay,
T, you about
Put
to
your
say
kids
something
to
crazy.
bed. Cause
Cover their ears.
cover their ears. Cause here's what's about to happen. The truth. Marriage. Okay. It's a piece of paper, and women that do wrong stuff with married men always say it don't matter. It do. Because it is a business. That's what they do not tell you. When you get married, that is now a business. That is a business decision. So,
Okay.
if you
I'm
decide, now just follow me here, because I am not married. I'm super duper single, dollar bill single, baby. Okay.
Okay, man.
But I am also,
but
I am also in debt, and I am also a single mom. So if we have an arrangement where you understand, I'm not in love with you. She said she's not in love with him. She did not say she did not love him. She's not in love with him. So that means that there's a good chance that she makes better decisions.
What?
That means that there is a good chance that she makes better decisions, because when you are in love with a person, you make decisions based on being in love with a person, not based on what makes sense for right now.
Okay.
So
I'm going with you down
So
this road.
just follow me. So let's just say she do decide to marry this man. If she got the good sense God gave her, she will sign paperwork that makes sense. Like, I have my own money.
Right.
I have an allowance that is completely separate and in my name.
Right.
I have a vehicle that is completely separate and in my name that you cannot take back from me.
Right.
I have a place to live that is completely separate and in my name that you cannot take back from me. Now we get into this marriage and you start acting crazy. In this paperwork, you get crazy. I can leave you. And now you still got to pay me an allowance, because Illinois is an alimony state.
I guess it just what's off-putting to me is just like the moral factor behind it. I don't know.
See, and I feel like we're living in a time that is extremely sensitive.
Yeah.
Everybody is extremely sensitive, and everybody deals in feelings, which again I understand, because I feel things very, very deeply. Now for me as a person, now I couldn't do it, because I gotta like you, and I don't like very many people. To be honest, I'm not. Right. I ain't easy to deal with.
No, you being for real.
And I don't easily deal with other people.
Okay.
I'm honest with people, and I need people to be honest with me.
Right.
So I couldn't do it, because it probably wouldn't work out. His breathing would probably start getting on my nerves.
Right, I'll be like this.
Him passing gas at night, I would be like, I can't do this no more. We need separate rooms. That kind of stuff. And it wouldn't work. He wouldn't even like me no more and stuff. And you need him to like you. You know, so it just wouldn't work for me. But if she was my friend and I knew that she knew how to just be quiet and go and roll with the punches, I'd be like, girl.
You'd be like, ma'am, do it.
Well, here's the thing. If you do decide to do that, because a lot of people have. My uncle, God rest his soul, he told us that he got married for money. You know, it was a business deal. And so if that's the route you're taking, just proceed with caution. Because we all know people who've had prenups, and then you get in front of the judge and the prenup is thrown out. So now the rules don't apply. And each state has different set of rules. So I just found out that Indiana is a 50-50 state. So that means if you bought the house before, don't matter. Even if they was in wrong and you decide to split, guess what? Now that house is now your house, y'all house, or you're gonna have to give it up to the person. And this is something you built and stacked before this person came in your life. So just study the state that you're in and the rules, and proceed with caution. Because if you want to do that, do it.
I think that's a great way to end the "What Would You Do?" But we got that one was a little bit different. I don't know. Things that when it tests who you are as far as your moral, that's going straight down south. Ashley, I just got to welcome you again, man. And she up in here looking so fly. If y'all not tuned
she
in
really
on
do
the
look
page,
good,
she is looking fly. Y'all came in straight princess. Thank you for coming. Now, we have to just jump in because it's so much. So you are on Black Ink Crew. Chicago. Okay.
Remember.
You know, last week we talked talked to Don when he was on.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know from you personally, what has your experience been like since you've been on the show?
Ooh, rocky roller coaster.
Okay.
It's been, of course, as everybody can see, it's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been some good times.
Yeah.
Some very trying times. It's just been a lot, but overall, it's an experience that I wouldn't take back because it challenged me to be stronger and a woman that I am today. It matured me.
That's right.
So I wouldn't take the experience back, but yeah, it was a lot to deal with, especially, you know, being new to reality TV years ago. So.
Right. And you know what? I love the fact that you were always so transparent. I mean, even now, like on this, you're very much so like, hey, this is what it is, because you can tell. I know you watch the shows too, Ashley. I know you watch the other shows. They're not really keeping it real all the time, but we definitely get real from you. We get real from Don. Just love the fact that you all put it out there. Girl, that's what's up. So now we did also speak about like perception versus reality. What were some of the misconceptions for you that you felt like people kind of gathered during your time on TV?
Definitely that I'm ratchet, I'm ghetto. You know, due to the situations that I was put in and I retaliated, people looked at me as being ghetto or ratchet for fighting for my family or for...
I don't see that. I don't see how they gathered that though.
Yeah.
That's a little bit off.
They would always call me ghetto, ratchet, everything because, you know, the fighting and everything, like the beginning of the season. But it's like when you tried or you disrespected, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that fighting is the solution, but I mean, it was a reaction.
That's the reaction.
You know?
I was
texting, you know, so.
Actually, I was just telling T, I kid you not, I said, you know what, I, for the most part, am a very, like, mild-mannered person. But when I get angry, when I feel disrespect, like, or someone's being dishonest or disloyal, I say the 3 Ds. I'm Demetria, it's the 3 Ds. I'm like, if they do that, it's a whole nother side that comes out. So I feel like I don't fault people for having their honest, raw reactions to stuff. Like, you can't help what your first initial feeling is going to be. And sometimes you have to throw some hands.
But
We've
you
all
should
been there.
treat people the way that they present themselves to you.
That's right.
If you present yourself to me as a person that you don't like certain situations, I'm not going to put you in a situation for you to react in a way that I'm not going to like you.
That's
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's important too in dealing with anybody.
That's right.
So that wasn't my perception of you at all.
Not at all. Look,
Yeah.
look, like I told you before, we
I'm
love
like,
you over
I
here
didn't
to look
think that
right
at
here.
all.
I'm like, yes, sis, come through.
Right.
And speaking of which, so what I noticed on the show the whole time, because I watched, you slay every time with the hair and makeup.
Boy.
There's a guy, and Ashley, I
Yes.
know y'all have to know who he is. I think it's Kendall.
Yes.
He will get on. He will talk about people. She ain't never had a moment where she was on there because it's laid like her hair and everything. You have a hairline.
Yes.
And a lash line, y'all. The lashes is popping.
They are. And I'm going to tell you, I talk about people with the lashes that look like,
No,
when they be like sitting on there like caterpillars about to change into butterflies.
because it's not doing that.
Because
y'all.
it just be too much. But yours is like really nice.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
So I want to know about what kicked off $1 Million Experience. That's the hairline. What kicked it off?
So, like, outside of reality TV, a lot of people don't know that I actually been doing hair. Oh my God, I literally started like 11 years old.
For real?
Yes, my mom, she was, my parents, they both were hard workers. They was raising 7 of us. I grew up in a family of 7, and my mom would go to work early in the morning, and I was kind of left to like do my hair myself. I had older brothers and sisters, but I was real tender-headed as a child, so my sister didn't want to, deal with my hair or anything. So I just, took it upon myself to do my hair because my mom, she was a licensed cosmetologist as well.
Okay.
So I just started doing my hair on my own when I was like 11, and from there, when my mom seen I could do my hair, she just let me keep doing it.
Okay.
I started doing it in high school, started doing my friend's hair. About 3 years after high school, I went to cosmetology school.
Okay.
After that, I was going to get really, really deep into the hair business, but my dad, he got really sick and passed away in 2009.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I just kind of let the hair go, and I got like a corporate America job. I was working human resources.
Okay.
And I had been doing human resources actually all the way from 2012 to literally I just resigned from my job, and they don't show it on the show, but I was working, and I was working, being a mom, a wife, and doing reality TV.
Yeah, a powerhouse. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy because Don was working too, and it was just real. It was a lot. It was a lot on us, but after a while, I just got that passion back for doing hair. Like I would still do hair here and there, but I was like, really the passion came back. I would say probably about last year. I was letting other people do my hair, and sometimes I didn't like it, so I said,
you like this, I know how to slay my own hair. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I shouldn't have to get my hair done, then come home and try to fix it, so I'm like, you know what, instead of me having people do my hair, let me just do my own hair. And that passion came back. I started making wigs for everybody. I started wearing these lashes. And then I also had my friend that does makeup. She kind of taught me how to do makeup. So now I do the makeup. And I'm like, let me make this a business.
Right.
Call my manager up like I quit.
And $1 million experience, I mean, that sounds like exquisite. It's very expensive. Like, I was just like, $1 million experience. I'm like, I need me $1 million experience.
Okay.
Yes, the reason why I called it, I named it $1 million experience because I do have my own salon suite, so it's real intimate and personal. Okay. And since I now do makeup and I have my own hairline with the lashes, I want to give all my clients a $1 million experience, which means you could come in and get your whole do. You could come in and get your hair did, get your face beat, get your lashes, and walk out, beautiful flawless.
And I checked out your style sheet beforehand, and you know what I appreciated? You had everything laid out, you have all the services, but like people, we can come and support because some stylists, you be like this, you're like, damn, I don't have my whole mortgage just to get a blowout. I'm broke, so I really love that, and we're gonna share the style sheet too, so that people can book and everything.
I appreciate it.
You are out in the south suburbs.
I am. Okay. I am kind of far out.
That's not far. That's close to me, man.
Yeah, you know what, Erin? I love, I was born and raised in the city, but, I do like the suburbs. Yeah. So, I mean, it's out there in the suburbs. I know Don, he complained about it all the time. I was like, your salon is too far and things like that because everybody is mainly in the city. Right. But I really like it. You ain't got to worry about parking and all that other stuff. It's a peace of mind, so I really do like it, out there. I mean, like I said, he loves the city, so it's like it's kind of far from him, but it's a peace of mind for me. That's good. Now, you got a pop-up coming up? I do. Oh it's coming up soon. Yes, and I hope all of y'all to come. If y'all, I'm inviting y'all. Yes. This is our personal invitation. Yes, absolutely. Please, if y'all can come, please come out. It's going to be really nice. One thing that I really, really like about it is not only that it's my pop-up shop and, basically showcasing what I could do in my talent, but I'm also happy because I've actually gathered about 6 vendors. Okay. So they're all entrepreneurs, they're all small business owners and things like that, and we've been getting a buzz around the city. It's been big. Social media. We gonna come and cover it because we're the Blueprint Media. Please, we gonna come and cover it. Okay. We tell everybody we pop out at your party. We're with the gang. We're doing all of that. That's my favorite song too. Yes, that's the song right now.
Your homegirls that interview your homegirls.
Yes. Come, please. If y'all could come, I'm telling y'all, come. Yes. Please, it will be great. There's gonna be a lot of people there. I actually, Tuesday I was booked up with all vendors. I had people reaching out for me from out of state. Okay. They was trying to come be a part of that too. That's what's up. Yeah, they was coming from everywhere, and I just took the last person. She's a microblader, and she does teeth whitening, and she does the makeup as well. She's coming from Iowa. Okay. So wow, that's what's up. Don't you know when you can expand out with things? I was just telling them earlier in the show that there is a group called Boss Babes Love Brunch, and they're based out of Philly. And it's great to have made that connection. It's like when you're making connections with women that are doing their thing in other states. Because it's like, we're dominating here in Chicago. Yes. We the best, y'all. Okay. And that's it. But, it is nice to see other large groups of women that are doing things. Yes. I agree. I'm all for supporting everybody. That's why I was like, you know what? I don't want to just make it my own pop-up shop. Let me add some more people too. Just give everybody promotion and help everybody out so that everyone could see how much talent we got here in Chicago. So yes, that's what we like to promote around here. So you in the right place. Now you tip off a lot of different hats, and we talk about that. A lot of our guests when they come on, they're doing multiple things. What tips can you give
to my listeners as far as how to handle it all? Because like you said, you were doing everything corporate. You were, a mom, you're a wife, all of these things. How do you balance it?
Ooh. Praying God.
Yes.
Look, it's been many nights that I done broke down, cried, because I was just so stressed out. I was tired. Even to this day now, I can't even sleep because I'm always on the go. Always just been so busy ever since, even starting the reality TV.
Okay.
So, my best advice is just to stay strong, stay focused.
That's right.
Basically just really, really understand what your goal is and stay focused towards that goal. And you can get through it all.
Absolutely.
I received that.
Now I received it. Look, that was a word, y'all, okay?
Right.
Ashley's giving us a word. I need y'all to receive it.
And listen, as far as the store goes, who said you can't have more than one stuff? Right down here in the loop, and it be your little small 1, 2 in the loop. Then you got the one out there.
They got sweets on Roosevelt.
I'm accepting y'all word now.
Because guess what? It's more money.
$1 million. Let me tell you what I looked at the hair. It ain't shedding, ladies, because y'all know. Y'all know the heavy shade. Or even with the lashes. You're like, piece of my lash fell off. What's going on?
Right.
It's not any of that happening at the $1 Million Experience. So when I saw it, I was just like this. I'm like, sister boss,
okay. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you how I test out my hair on Sunday morning. If I can get a shower in and I'm still intact when I get off the floor, I know that
Bye,
Giavonni. That's how you know.
Well, how you know. Let my listeners know, how can they find and support you?
Okay, so I'm on Instagram. I actually got 2 pages. I got the $1 Million Experience, so that is million experience LLC on Instagram. Sorry, it's a long name, but that's on Instagram. And then my main page is Ashley Danielle _B on Instagram. And then on Facebook, since they won't let me change my last name, I still go by my maiden name. Yeah, they got me down as Ashley Pickens, so
that's not right.
Yeah, I'm still arguing with Don over that. He like, why your name's still Ashley Pickens? But
like, sir, it's limitations, okay? It's limitations.
Exactly. Like Facebook, like, you're gonna be Ashley Pickens on Facebook.
So what's coming up next for you? Is there any other way besides the pop-up that my listeners can support you? Is there any events that they need to be attending? What's going on?
So for events, since this pop-up shop, it hasn't even started. It'll be next Saturday, but since it's been getting so much buzz and so many people have been reaching out to me to become a vendor, I'm definitely going to do another one.
That's right.
So I'll be doing another one
Okay.
Coming up soon. I am thinking about a projected date of somewhere in September. So that is coming up next, and that's about it for now. Just working on, $1 Million Experience, trying to expand that, and hopefully y'all see me down this way.
We gonna see you.
We're gonna see you. And then we're gonna cover your grand opening.
Yeah.
Ma'am, look, because we do event management as well. Look,
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We really gotta talk.
We gotta talk. We will be right back, y'all. We gotta take a quick little break, and it's been a pleasure, Giavonni and Ashley. They came and just rocked our world today.
Yes.
So thank y'all for tuning in. We coming right back, okay? Look, I'm talking to them like this conversation. I'm like, all right, we coming right back.
Right.
Okay, let's get some photos, because I know we done been holding y'all. Wendy is downstairs.
Why she ain't text me?
She said it on the live.
Wendy, you should have texted me, ma'am.
I was on live.
It's hot,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
getting
I'm
a
gonna
little
need
warm.
to be like,
I'm gonna go ahead and go grab her.
I'm gonna move this. Okay, can we see your phone? So I'll take the photo.
Can you grab her then? Wendy.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I double put this chair.
I'm gonna take you right over here.
I got you. But you don't take that.
All right, guys. Come on, this ring light is giving me all my
Okay, let's swap out.
oh yeah, absolutely. I was
Go vote. Go vote. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
She know what door to come in.
Come on, we gonna take this photo. You know you all good. Look, you came, you showed up. I don't care about none of that.
And I'm willing to see y'all.
1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. No, yours is so small. It wasn't even hard to draw.
I'm like bloated.
Girl, you want to take a cycling class or something?
She everything is in. I'm like, I want to be like you when I grow up. Okay.
I know what I am.
And we gotta get one with the three of us. And also get one by yourself so that you can also send that to you.
Yes. I'm a Look, I be acting right. You don't have everybody do my good side.
Right.
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay.
This your side over here? Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Cause
care.
I got a big old group, so I have to.
Y'all step a little bit more.
Better?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Got me feeling like I might need to switch over
And
there.
then you know what? Let's get one of the three of us. And we
Cause
should
usually I be like, let me first pay all that money for
Yeah.
that phone. I'm thinking it's too big to be on.
Give me 1 second.
Trying to test.
There's like no hype about it. It's just, you don't even know how about it.
I'm having one Friday and then I'm having one Saturday. Store in March.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the day.
159. Okay, Canada.
I know exactly. That's
So we
I did have
get
a
it from this
son.
angle here with the
Had me out like a light.
I like this dress.
I can't do the mermaid. My whole little thing would be showing.
Okay.
Okay.
For the night.
I'm gonna get up top.
767 minutes. Got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I'm cracked down a block. Made a right, yeah. Cut the lights, yeah. Paid the price, yeah.
Yep. Like Ashley, we hold Ashley hostage. No,
Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like. That's what we like. Lost my respect. You're not a threat. When I shoot my shot, wet like I'm Shaq. See the shots that I took. Wet like I'm
Now get one with me with her so I can follow her.
Wet till I'm busy.
Which one? I don't know.
I can do what I'm at.
But I can see it. You always do it.
Yeah, I got you.
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school.
Nope. I got to say thank you, girl.
That's why I asked. So like,
Yes. And it's okay.
Hold on, just a little bit. Okay, ready? Lean forward, bring your body just a little bit. No. Wait, tilt your body and lean forward. One, two, and then one more. 1, 2.
I will pop this stomach real quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I take that back. Nope, I take that back. The first time I was on there, I'm out of the thing. We did the rooftop.
Nico, you can have my little
I'm out for a damn we did like a fashion show, and the cameras and stuff was there, and all that stuff. So I've been on there twice. Both times I was modeling though, so. And I haven't, like, just the way I work and stuff, I didn't even get to see myself on TV. But a couple of people did, especially when they do the black, like, next time, Black and Pink, and they show the people. I was at church, girl, so I'm like, Lord, I'm coming out. It's so hot. That's me.
never take that. Way back with a rave at. The bigger truck, you can pay that. A small business, you can say that. But you better take your bank, go to the real, let her rate that. You tell them hell no. Middle finger, but going real pro. Stick it to the real like it's Velcro. Whatever you drink, can you sell low? And for less than a kilo, when you get an elbow. I'm getting high, never come down. Wind up the ride and then run it down. Soon as it drives, I'm in the town. I fantasize, shooting Trump down. But shot to every black nigga who got guns down. All police with no conviction said they run round. When we protest, they tell us pipe down. For Trayvon and Mike Brown. We see it, they wanna make it black white. Cause we hit the action with a black light. Man, no sucker act right.
That's fine. That's fine. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on here since I'm still on live. Okay, wait.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say. And I know you taste this a little bit. I make this. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis. Poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower would come in the dark room, would you trust it? I bring that right home to these songs dedicated to you. And you like the move for empathy. Blood in my veins. Better yet, we ain't friends anymore. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Hold up, play me off champagne. So nice when you curse this man. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Coach up with that authority. When they good game on me, sorry. They say conversation. Rumination, I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs. Lest I write it down for real. Yes. I really hope you play this, cause oh girl, you test my patience with all these seductive photographs and all these one-off vacations you've been taking. Clearly a lot for me to take in, it don't make sense. Young East African girl, you too the other man. I was trying to put you on game, but you want a plane, take you and your mama to the motherland. I could do it, maybe one day, when you figure out you're gonna need someone, when you figure out it's all right here in the city and you don't run from where we come from. That sound like poetic justice, poetic justice. You were so new to this life, but you got adjusted. I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to the front ends, to your natural hair and your soft skin and your big ass sundress. Good God, what you doing that walk for? When I see that they move, I just wish we would fight less and we would talk more. They say communication save relations, I can tell, but I can never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in the song, alright. You can get it, you can get it. I write these words, they become a taboo. Making sure my punctuation curve, heavy letter history. Living my life in the margin, and that metaphor was proof. I'm talking poetic justice, poetic justice. Never told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room. Would you trust it? I mean, you need to hear this. Love is not just a verse, you looking in the mirror. Love is not just a verse, you looking for it, maybe. Call me crazy, we can both be insane. A fatal attraction is common, and what we have common is pain. I mean, you need to hear this. Love is not just a verb, and I can see power steering. Sex drive when you swerve, I want that interference. It's coherent, I can hear it. That's your heartbeat, it either caught me or it caught me. Read slow and you'll find gold mines in these lines. Sincerely, yours truly, and right before you go blind. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just what you want. Oh, what it does, put it in the song.
Yeah. It's no more ordinary lifestyle. We living for the moment, talking right now. She from out of town. She trying to book a flight to me right now. She wanna from the Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna from the Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna from the Chi-Town. Is it the way that I dress? Is it the way that I talk? I like the way that she walk. We should go play in the dark. The city that I'm from, they spray and they spark. They respect me, I get paid from the art. Same way I finish, the same way I start. Been going hard, I'm not taking a loss. She walked in my room, now she taking it off. She said she came for the taste of Chicago. I put my follow. If I'm not smoking, I'm facing a bottle. This just so bad, she just make it a follow. Don't get caught lacking, I changing the model. Go to the dealership, pay for an auto. Cash out, you know we not paying a condo. I'm all about my money, I need it pronto. Still good, I just live in a condo. I'm from 87, was hanging with Donald. Remember when we couldn't pay for McDonald's? I'm 300, baby, don't run. It's no more ordinary lifestyle. We living for the moment, talking right now. She from out of town. She trying to book a flight to me right now. She wanna Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna town, Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna Chi-Town. If she looking for me, come get me. I put on a run in the city. I always keep something that's pretty. Gotta have me ride on my lady. I've been drinking behind a museum with my guys, now I'm driving home late. I had to find us a way. I put my hand on her neck, demanding respect. Like damn it, I'm blessed. I do not answer the text. If you looking for me, please call on my phone. I did it all on my own. See all of these stones, I'm already on. I got an Audi at home. They're waiting on me. They hating on me. No sleep, I'm chasing my dream. I lay with a freak. We stay in the suite. Shout out to Lee Day for making a beat. It's no more ordinary lifestyle. We living for the moment, talking right now. She from out of town. She trying to book a flight to me right now. She wanna Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna Chi-Town, 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 Chi-Town. She wanna Chi-Town.
I gotta close out. I'm so upset. It's your girl, Miss Michi, and we are back. It's the Blueprint Radio, you all. We had such an amazing show. It was so jam-packed. Lord, we jam-packed it a lot. Now, our girl, Wendy from Powder Girl Lip Gloss, she dropped by y'all with some fun things and trinkets for the lips. Y'all make sure that y'all are using Michi Pouty 2 for 15% off of all of your purchases. We didn't even really get a chance to go into the conversation about our stuff because this is the thing.
They will have to wait till next week.
It'll have to wait till next week. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. It's definitely gonna be a part 2. We had women in here that the energy was undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I wanted to know more about them. They were talking to our listeners. So for everyone that tuned in on Facebook Live through the Blueprint Media Company page, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for rocking with us the entire time. Okay? Wendy's coming back with us next week, and we have Katie Gabans on the show and Mama Millions, y'all. So, I mean, we got 2 amazing artists coming on. Wendy is coming on. She's going to be helping me with these interviews, baby, because, again, it's going to be another jam-packed show, and we're going to have a great time. Thank you so much for listening in. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Make sure to follow the BP Media Co. on Instagram and the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook for all of your updates. And we'll see you next week. Holla back, y'all.